today's episode of Wiley Daniels, we're going to go do a little bit of fishing. This will be the first ever episode that I've recorded, put together. A lot of folks said that I need to do something like this, and you know what? Kind of started looking at it, and I kind of want to do something like this. So we're going to give it a shot. But the first thing I got to do today to get ready is I'm going to put some line on my fishing pole. The old lady, she's already got her set up. She's going to go with me here in a little bit. She's got to get off work. It'll be about 3 hours from now, so I got plenty of time to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and get that done. I've got these are my favorite poles. I just buy these really cheap poles at Walmart. They're a lot of fun. Pretty sure they're 7 foot. Yep, 7 foot. They're a light action rod. I always get a light series reel. This one is a Lew's Light Speed Spin LS75. For those of you that would want to know, that's what I've got. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put some new line on it. I already stripped the other line off of it last night. So we're going to put some new line on it this morning. I got some Berkeley Vanish here. This one's 6 pound test. It's a 4 carbon line. Fish can't see the stuff, but this does, whenever you reel it up, it does got a little bit of memory to it. So sometimes you'll get the line will ball up and all that. No big deal. Right? You just break your line, you do your deal, go after the fish. But so we're gonna go ahead and start getting this line on there. Alright, that should pretty much do it. It's about enough line. If you can see how much I got on the rod there, but that should be plenty enough. I just had a little, little straw set up here on the kids' trampoline. Take care of that. Holding the line part for me. But yeah, alright, so this takes care of that. I just gotta get it through the rest of the loops here. Go ahead. That should be enough. Maybe I'll run just a little bit more. And get it all the way up this pole. Get a hook tied on it. Alright, and for the hook, these are a South Bend number 8. They're like a bait hook. This is what I prefer to use. You'll find with me, I'm kind of cheap when it comes to different things. Nothing I buy is very expensive. Because a lot of times you use a lot of hooks. You get snagged and whatever. Maybe the fish takes the hook too far in. The hook ends up breaking off. So I tend going through a lot of hooks. So I just buy the cheap ones. If they aren't as sharp as the other one on the shelf, that just means you gotta yank a little bit harder. That's all. Rip it. Rip it good. Alright. So now we got our hook on. I'll just do the Little simple knot there. I'll show that a little better sometime later on if somebody's really interested in about what knot I use. Let's see, got to get to me some sinkers. I normally use 2 sinkers. If the water gets a little bit lower, I'll go with 1 sinker. I use size BB sinkers, is what I like the best. Let's use these old power bait canisters to hold my BBs. Nice and waterproof. Fits right in my little thing there. Yeah. So today, I know the water's up a little bit. It rained the other day, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 on here. Let me put them up, I don't know, 16 inches, 24 inches. I'll put 2 on here. Space them apart a little bit. That way, whenever I cast up, you know, sinkers will be holding my line down, the power bait will be floating, and it's coming down to the river like that to the fish. So works pretty good for me. I know there's a lot of different techniques to catching trout. That's what we're after today. I primarily use power bait. I do throw some spinners. Normally that's later on in the year, but you never know. There's a chance I might throw a spinner today just to give it a try, see what happens. My favorite color is fluorescent orange, made by Berkeley Power Bait. Fish really seem to like it. Caught a lot of fish on it. Had a lot of success with it. So yeah, man, that's what we're doing today. Oh, over here's my things. Got my little handy dandy pliers over here attached to my fishing bag. So I really like this bag. My mom got it for me last year for Christmas. Or was it my birthday? Anyways, it was a present from my mother. These cinch down here a little bit so they're not sliding all over the place. Alright. So now we are ready. Throw some power bait on that bad boy here in a little bit. Hopefully rip us a couple trout out of the river. Some days I'll get 2 trout, some days I'll get 1 trout, some days I'll get no trout. Any day on the river is a good day, even if you don't catch anything. I also do the same thing with my hooks. Just use my little spent power bait canisters, throw my hooks in there. Probably got 20 or so in there, so that'll last me a while. But that looks pretty good. Put this back in my bag. Get my line back in my bag. Never know. Might need some more of that later, so I'll keep it in there. So I really like this pack though. I don't know if I can find on it what it's called, but it's got a cooler bag here, and it's plenty big enough to carry like all my baits and everything in. And you run it as a backpack. Slide down as a chair so you got a place to sit. I mean, it works really great for what I like to use anyways. Some people probably would prefer to carry it, but this is like the coolest bag I ever owned. Thank you, Mom. So that gets it set up there. And the only other thing I gotta do is I gotta go take care of this hair. I mean, look at this stuff. Ugh. Yeah. It's kind of bird nestish, but I'm gonna go grab a shower. A little bit, my old lady will be home, and we'll go fishing. We'll see you then. And we're back from the shower for an hour. Got a little bit of that Old Spice in my hair. It smells really good. Anyways, so I want to talk to you a little bit about what I bought to start doing this kind of stuff. So most of my stuff's pretty much, I'm not gonna say the cheapest on the market, but it's probably mid-level, somewhere in there. I got a GoPro 10 Hero Black. For what I'm gonna do, I think it was my best option. GoPro has the 11 and 12. They're probably better than what I have, but for now I'm gonna stick with the 10. It has pretty much everything that I needed to do what I'm gonna try to do here, and probably in some cases more than what I needed. And it seems pretty solid too. So far, we'll see. We're getting to test that point, but not giving a review here. Just letting you know. And so I built my own PC because there's a lot of things out there that you could buy, but none of them really had, from what I researched, what I needed to do something like this. It takes a lot of power to develop 4K and 5.3K video. It's crazy how things have changed. I actually, it's kind of like I've traveled time at this point. I've been stuck in the Stone Age so long that I really had to catch up. It took me about 40 hours of research to figure out what I needed and how much it was going to cost me. And the time I got done with how much it was going to cost me, it kind of put a knot in my throat. It was a lot of money. It was about $1,700-ish for all of it. So, but what I did get, as far as the computer goes, I just got an MSI, and it's just a base box here. Another crazy, I think it's like 70 bucks. I ended up getting a GeForce RTX 360 GPU, which I prefer to have a little better one, but for what I'm going to be doing, I'm hoping this is going to be enough. For the videos, other videos that I've watched, it looks like this should complement me pretty well. I got 32 gigabytes of Crucial RAM in there, and I also have a 2 terabyte SSD memory chip from Crucial in there. The board is MSI B550 Tomahawk. I've plugged everything into. I just have for now I just have a regular old Vizio screen, nothing Nothing crazy there. I want to get a 4K monitor or higher sooner than later. That'll help me see things a little bit better. I know most folks aren't ever going to be able to view the maximum pixels that I'm going to be recording on, but if you have the option and you can, it'll be there for you if you have that option. Other than that, I went with Windows 11 Pro. I got that downloaded yesterday, and sometime within the next few days I'm going to be downloading Premiere Pro, which a buddy of mine suggested. He's already currently doing some film production himself. I'll put his link in the description below. You can check out his stuff. He's a really cool guy. He's going to walk me through a few things. This is all foreign to me. I've never done anything like this. I'm starting from the nitty gritty. It's a wonder I even got the computer together, folks. I'm not going to even lie to you. There were parts in the assembly process that I kind of got scared I wasn't going to get that computer together. But I did get it, luckily. If you're going to do a PC build by yourself, the PC itself cost me about $1,200. So that's a lot of money to buy all the pieces and not be able to put them together or put them together correctly. So there was a lot weighing on my mind, like, oh, is it gonna work? Finally, whenever the thing took off and worked, huge pressure release. But, so that's that. I'm also tossing around the idea, I think, probably gonna call it, call this the Wiley side. Wiley Daniels is my stage name. For those of you that know me, you know who I really am. Not that I don't want people to know who I really am, but we'll put it somewhere in the credits or something. But even if I have credits. But anyways, give me some time to figure, this is a big process. I'm going to have to figure out where to set the camera, what sounds the best, how to work Premiere Pro. I mean, it's all a really huge endeavor for me. So over time, videos are going to get better. This one's not going to be the best. I probably haven't spoken the most properly. I'm going to have to get more video comfortable because I don't record myself all the time. It's not something I do. Something that I'd like to share with everybody, because last year we went on, I don't know how many family trips. We went on a lot of cool trips. So there's things like that that I would like to incorporate into this channel as well. A lot of family trips. You're going to see fishing, you're going to see trapping, you're probably going to see some hunting, hiking, exploring. Definitely want to do some solo camping, winter camping, family camping, just stuff like that. That just gives you a general idea of what to expect. And I'm going to do my best to give you guys the best. We'll see how it goes. But with further ado, I promise to you, like, I'm going to quit rambling on here and talking about all this stuff. We're going to go do some fishing. The old lady's still not home yet. Here in the next 30 seconds of this film, you're going to see the car trip to the fishing trip start. And I'm going to do that in that time warp, you know, give you all that cool stuff so it doesn't take you like the 30 minutes of video time for you to watch us drive there. But it's really cool. It's all these things I really got to figure out how to actually present the whole idea of what this channel's meant to be to you. It's going to take a little bit. This is the first step. So all right, I'm done. We're going to go fishing. The car trip starts now. All right, we are walking to the car. So that's good news. Get our stuff loaded up here. We're gonna go do some fishing. Pull in, get the pack in. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention earlier was that the CPU and the computer I'm using is AMD Ryzen i9 5900X. So it's a 12 core 24 thread processor, which hopefully will edit the video just fine. See any more threads, more cores and more threads for the higher video that you need to edit. So we'll see. But got this little handy dandy device. I'm going to strap it to the windshield here and we're going to get on the road. Alright, we're all dressed up here. You know what they say about fish? Fish are crazy about a sharp dressed man. Beep, beep, beep. Might be a little fishy. But anyways, so me and my lovely wife, which I'm going to give you guys the pleasure to pick her stage name out. As you know, I'm Wiley. Now you got to come up with her, with my sidekick's name. Here. Oh yes. She's saying no, no, no. Look. So it's a crisp 56 degrees out today on top of yeah, there it is, the beautiful river. My wife, she's done jumped ahead of me, but we're headed right up there about the mess. We're gonna try our first cast that. Let's see what happens. Might see some brace here. Yeah, we'll go around. Yeah, she might be a little greedy. She's wanting to get her line in the water first. As for me, I wanted to get my line set up here. Alright, I'm all baited up here. The old lady, she's been casting away, nothing yet. That's a couple more casts. I'm going to move on up the river, see if we can find some more up there. I'm just not digging it so far. Alright, that's enough for me for this spot. Let's go to the next spot. So yeah, whenever they do stock this part of the river, it's pretty nice. But I'm just not seeing anything. And the road on the other side that they normally come down to stock, they've had it shut down since last fall. So it's been down for over 6 months, probably like 8 months now. I'm not sure that they're able to access this other than by rail. Now, if they've been able to get, hopefully, the hope is that they have been stalking this section coming down on the rails. If not, we may not have much luck today. But we're going to give it our best shot. Part is sometimes trying to get the line far enough across the river because we don't have any waders. snag. So, just got my line snagged. Time for a new hook. Got my little handy dandy chair here and go to work. So, got my hook and my sinkers. So all I do is put the line through the hook, and I just twist it. About 8-10 times, something like that. I know there's an official name for this knot. I don't know what that name is right now, so don't judge me. So once I get it twisted, then I'll go back down to where the loop's at. By the hook's eye, and I'll slip it through there, and I'll just cinch it tight. Nice little simple easy effective knot. It's not the strongest or the best knot in the world, but it works. Alright, BB cinched back down here. Ready to rebait. Try again. Well, on to the next spot. Beginning to wonder if they've stocked this spot at all, but with that road being out over there, it really doesn't surprise me, but I figured it was worth a shot. We're going to go on up a little bit, try a few other holes. Nothing there. On to the next spot. Is there any fish out there? I don't know, we're about to find out though. Ooh. I see signs of another human. Whew. It's a little warm out here. I just shed some threads, man. Breaking up the sweat. Snag it myself. Attaboy, Wiley. Attaboy. That's why we pay you the big bucks. There you go. Well, there went my bait. Yeah, let's try another color. Let's try some green. What is it? It says, ooh, can't even pronounce whatever that says. Lime green to me. I don't know what that says, but yeah, we'll leave that up to you. Maybe neon green. Neon green. Let's go neon green. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Sorry, feeling a little froggy today. Try to keep outbursts to a minimum with all this happiness. The outdoors. The old lady, maybe she got something. Let's go check. Ah, I found her. She is deep in the bush. Let's see what she got. Ooh. All right. Nice one, babe.
He came out quick over there.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well, I got to get to work now. She's beating me. Yeah. Well, the old lady just broke her line, so now it's my turn. Maybe this is my chance to catch up. I was trying to, she thought she had another bite. I was trying to wait so we could get her on camera catching one, but she got snagged, so maybe I'll get one. I almost got snagged up a little bit.
How'd that work?
Well, that's all for this spot. We got some other folks come down the river. We're gonna give them their space, and we're gonna head back down the river a little ways. So, get my coat and stuff back on, and we're gonna head back down. I have to get me some water. Oh, that was empty. I think I brought another one. I'm thirsty. Ooh. Oh, water's good. It's really, really good. All right. See if I can get one right down there by that rock. There, we made it. There she. Oh, there she is. She's coming. There we go. All right, we made it back to the car. She got one fish. I got no fish, so it's 1-0. Uh-oh. But we are gonna drive out a little ways, hit another river. Maybe I'll catch up with her. I don't know. But enjoy the ride. Alright, so we made it. We're gonna hike down this little trail, looks like goes to the river. We've never been here before, but we've heard some pretty good fishing over here. So we're gonna give it a whirl. A buddy of mine, he comes down around here all the time and goes fishing. I've never personally been over here, so it's an adventure. Might get some, we might not. We're gonna try, see what happens. Well, it looks really good here, so we're gonna, let's say, because that looks really good over there, but let's say we walk on out a little bit and then we'll come back down through here and fish all that. It's a pretty little river. I think they call this the rail trail. So one time I take it, there used to be a railroad that went through here, so this is the old railroad grade. Well, I don't know, but this looks like a pretty good spot. Looks deep. Big long hole. So I think we're gonna set up here and give this a try. Boy, it is pretty right here. Wow, look at that. Look at that view, guys. That is beautiful. Even that. Wow. A little bit of sun in the top of the skyline there. Yeah. Alright, let's get to fishing. Alright. Kiana's going to throw a few lines while I'm getting situated here. I'm getting the net out because this hole has me excited. It is pretty. Net out here. Get the pole up now.
Really?
Just had a strike. I think he still got it. Nope. We get ready to catch a fish. We had a little tuggity tug. Let's see here. Take it. Yep, let's change the collar. Maybe we'll have some better luck that way. Maybe the fish is camera shy, stage fright. Who knows?
trying other baits.
Throw your power bait at me?
Did I?
It probably went zooming past the camera. Well, I'm gonna walk down and try the lower section of this hole. Sometimes in the evening times they'll go to the bottom of the hole to feed, so maybe that's what they're doing. Let's get out here and give it a try. All right. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe we'll have a little bit of better luck down on this end of the hole, so to speak. Well, I'd say we changed spots. All right, well, we're down the river a little ways. Looks like another pretty spot down here. This will probably be the last shot we get tonight, because it is literally almost night. It's starting to get pretty dark, so light is fading fast. But we're gonna slip down through here, see if we can find us a little honey hole. You never know. Found this little tree against the bank over here. I'm gonna give it a couple casts. All right, let's do one down a little bit more. I'm gonna make my way down to that bend in the river, and that's probably it for today, but it's probably a good hole in that bend. Don't know it, never been here before, but we're gonna go give it a shot. Well, there is a pretty hole over there, but looks like I'm gonna have to kind of go that way. I've already came down through that to get to the bend. Now looks like I'm gonna have to go back that way to actually get to the bend. It looks like there's a pretty hole over there. Alright, so finally made it to the bend. It is pretty over here. This is going to be the last opportunity to catch a fish, though. It's getting late. It's almost 15 after 6. By 6:30, it's pretty much going to be dark. So let's give it a couple casts, and then I guess I'll just be skunked if I don't catch anything. I've enjoyed every bit of this little trip today. See a couple interesting features up there in the water. So we'll try that, and that's it. Wiley got skunked. Well, that's it, folks. I'm done for the day. Skunked. Oh well. It'll be alright. So now, I'm gonna head back to the car. It's getting too dark. Through the brush we go. Alright. Let's see how I can get back through here without sinking up my knees into this swamp here. I can find a place here. It looks like the old beavers are pretty active around here. Yep, there's one. Yep, so there's where the old beaver's been chewing on a tree. It's amazing how sharp those guys' teeth are. Look at that. Just chewing it like nobody's business. Well, there's the trail. There's my wife. Alright, we've made it back to the trail, and there's my wife. I just gotta go up that hill. We'll be at the car. You ready to go to the car? Yep. She's ready to go to the car. Let's go. Pole stuck. Whew. Woo.
Well, this concludes today's video of Wiley Got Skunked. We'll see you next time on the Wiley side. Please like and subscribe.